If you don't want to get an iPhone or a Samsung or a Google device this Flipkart BBD or Amazon GIF sales, then I guess you might be interested in OnePlus devices. Now one thing to note, this video is only for those who wants to buy a OnePlus device this BBD or GIF sale and can't wait any longer. As if you could wait around like until November or December, OnePlus offers better deals then. So do keep that in mind before making a purchase. And yes, as usual, these are expected prices without any card discounts, as you could add a credit card or even sometimes a debit card to get even more discounts depending upon the platform you are buying from and the card offers they are offering. Starting with OnePlus 12 series, as anything below this is basically missing from any of these platforms and not recommended from my side in 2025 anymore. So starting with last year's OnePlus flagship, the OnePlus 12, whose base 12 to 56GB variant costs around 58,000 rupees on Flipkart as of now, and it's not available on Amazon anymore. And the lowest I have seen this is around 45 to 50,000 rupees recently, so you could expect it to be available around 45,000 rupees or if lucky even under 42 to 45,000 rupees without any card offers in the Flipkart BBD sale. And for that price you basically get a flagship device, yes, with an IP65 rating, which is obviously not so flagship, but you do get a decent camera, a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 inside for the price, a good software and an overall flagship build with a good display. So if anybody wanted an overall value for money deal under 45 to 50,000 rupees, then I think this could be a nice pick for any moderate users or even heavy gamers. Yes, if you only wanted a OnePlus gaming device, as the iQOO 13 is already there for gamers. But another thing to note, OnePlus devices are mainly Amazon exclusives. So if you order from Flipkart during these sales, do check the IMEI number on an IMEI checker website to ensure that it's not a pre-activated device. Then comes the OnePlus 12R, which again is not available on Amazon anymore, so expect this to be on Flipkart BBD sales if the stocks are there, which usually retails around 39,000 rupees, which is obviously ridiculous, but even more ridiculous thing is the 8 to 56GB variant costs less than the 128GB variant. So I'm going to be mentioning the 256GB's price, which is around 39,000 rupees as of now, but the lowest I have seen is around 33,000 rupees or even 29,000 rupees. So expect this one to be available at around 27,000 rupees or 28,000 rupees during the Flipkart BBD sale. But that will depend upon its stocks availability, as it might not be available during the sales, or even if it is available, might be only for a couple of minutes. So for that price you get sort of a flagship OnePlus phone with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 inside, but the storage is a UFS 3.1 not a 4.0, and cameras are decent for the price, but still a good option for any gamers for the price or moderate users who doesn't care as much about cameras. But if you don't have that big of a budget, which not everybody has to for a new phone, then the OnePlus Nord CE 4 might be for you. The phone is currently available at around 21,000 rupees on Flipkart and around 23,000 rupees on Amazon, and the lowest I have seen this around is 20,000 rupees without card offers, and so you could expect it to be available at around 80,000 rupees without any card offers for its 8 128GB variant, mainly on Amazon GIF sale. And for that price you get a Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 with a good display, a good software support, which sort of has ads now with a decent camera. So if you wanted a budget OnePlus device like under 20,000 rupees, then this is the one to go for, be it for normal usage or even for light to heavy moderate gaming for the price. I've recently talked about the OnePlus Nord 4 in my best phones under 30,000 rupees to get this BBD or GIF sales video. Do watch that in my channel. But in short, get the 256GB variant of the Nord 4, as that one has UFS 4.0 storage speed with a Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3, which is still a very good capable processor, which you might get to see around 27,000 rupees or 28,000 rupees for the 8 to 56GB variant currently, and the lowest I have seen this around is 27,000 rupees, and so expect it to be available at around 25,000 rupees without any card offers during the Amazon GIF sale mainly. So for that price you will get a good display, a good battery life, good performance and a solid build. So if any of you guys wanted a balanced phone under 25,000 rupees during the sales, especially from OnePlus, then do get this one. It will be a solid pick for most people. There's also the OnePlus Nord CE 4 Lite, and I've always told people to skip the Lite versions of OnePlus as they are not that good compared to the competition for the price. It's usually available at around 17,000 rupees, which I've seen around 16,000 rupees at its lowest, so expect this one to be available at around 15,000 rupees during the Amazon GIF sales. But if you could increase just like 2-3,000 more, then you would basically get the OnePlus Nord CE 4, which would be a much better device than this one in every aspect. Still, if your budget is tight around 15,000 rupees and want a OnePlus device only, maybe then you should consider this. Else my recommendation would be not to buy this one. There would be so many better options than this one for the same price. Let's now see what we have in stock for this year's contenders. Starting off with the flagship OnePlus 13, which retails around 65,000 rupees as of now for its 12 to 56GB variant, which I have seen to go for as low as 58 to 59,000 rupees without cards. So you can expect it to be available at around 50 to 55,000 rupees during the Amazon GIF sales without card offers obviously. And compared to the OnePlus 12, this is a way better flagship device from OnePlus with the Snapdragon 8 Elite underneath, a better display or better cameras or even better build quality, and yes, obviously an IP68 rating. So for around 50 to 55,000 55,000 rupees, it would be a good pick for almost anyone unless you are like heavily into camera quality. In that case, it might not fulfill your demand that much. But still a really good deal for the price if you wanted a good flagship experience without spending much. I mean 55,000 rupees is still a lot of money for a phone, but comparatively less than other flagships. The OnePlus 13R will also be available in the Amazon GIF sale, which currently retails around 40 to 42,000 rupees, and the lowest I have seen this to go is around 38,000 rupees. So you could expect this one to be available at around 36,000 rupees or 37,000 rupees during the sales without card offers. And again, same old story if you need a gaming device around this price and from a known brand, especially OnePlus, with good software experience, then the OnePlus 13R is for you. It has a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 inside, which is still a beast in gaming with almost a flagship feel, good battery and decent cameras, but with an IP65 rating still. So for around that expected price, if you needed a good gaming device, only then get the OnePlus 13R. I've already made a best phone under 40,000 rupees comparing some models including the OnePlus 13R, so do give that a watch for better understanding. Then we also have the OnePlus 13s this year for any compact phone with big battery life lovers, which retails around 53,000 rupees on Flipkart, and the lowest I have seen this one without card offers is around 51,000 rupees. So you can expect this one to be available at around 45 to 48,000 rupees during the Amazon JF sale mostly, and for that price it's a good compact phone with a Snapdragon 8 Elite inside, so gaming should be no problem for you, with decent cameras and a great battery life for a compact phone with flagship like feel. So if you like compact phones and love gaming with big battery life, only then get the OnePlus 13s. The cameras are decent enough only. The OnePlus Nord 5 would also be on sales on Amazon this year, which recently launched. So its base 8 to 56GB variant with UFS 3.1 storage speed costs around 32,000 rupees, and that's the lowest I have seen. And during the JF sales, expect this one to be available at around 28,000 rupees or 29,000 rupees easily. Again, I've made a video about this comparing with the OnePlus 13R. Do check that out on my channel. And for the price, it's a good balanced phone with good display, good battery life, decent cameras with good performance, and a lot of software updates. So I can recommend this to anyone who doesn't have a specific use case and wants a balanced device rather. And between this one and the OnePlus 12R, if it's available around the same price during the sale, I would pick the OnePlus Nord 5, as overall it's a better phone than that one apart from like gaming. And of course we have the OnePlus Nord CE 5, which is available around 25,000 rupees for its base 8 128GB variant, and that's the lowest I have seen during the Amazon sales. It should be available around 22,000 rupees or 23,000 rupees easily without any card discounts during the sales. And for that price, it would be a decent phone option from OnePlus, like big battery, good display, good software with decent cameras. Again, sort of a balanced approach. So if you wanted an OnePlus device around this price, you can get this. But if the OnePlus Nord 4's 256GB variant is available around 25,000 rupees, get that instead of this one, as that would be an overall better device. Yes, apart from the less battery life and no SD card slot. And if you have hell lots of extra money lying around you, you can go all in and get the maxed out version of the OnePlus Open, and that's the only option you have got left if you needed an OnePlus Fold phone for some reason. It's available around 1,50,000 rupees, which is also the lowest I have seen. So expect this one to be available at around 1,40,000 to 45,000 rupees during the Amazon sales if there is any stocks left. So these were some OnePlus phone pricing to expect for the upcoming BBD or JF sales, and you can watch this one for Samsung's expected pricing and this one for the iPhone's expected pricing. Do give them a watch, and till the next one, this was Rideep. See you guys.